Last month, a client called me frustrated because his $4,200 receptionist quit and he was missing calls left and right. 48 hours later, I had him set up with an AI appointment setter agent that is able to book appointments and receive calls 24/7, even when he's really busy taking off tasks. The crazy thing about this is that this agent costs him $89 a month for 24/7 availability. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain and revealing the exact VAPI and Google Calendar integration that made this transformation possible. And hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Mo from Sonar AI, and we build voice AI agents for small to medium-sized businesses. And if you're interested to see how the technology could actually look into your own business, then I do invite you for a free consultation. I leave links in the description below. What we'll do is that we will analyze your business and then see where could this technology fit, if at all, because sometimes this is not a fit for every business, and then build you a report to show you exactly the use cases that would make the most sense. With that said, let's jump right into it. Amazing. So the idea of this video is to show you how to use VAPI for booking, building a booking setter agent that is able to easily look into your Google Calendar, check availability, and then if something is available for the user and makes sense to the user, then they book right there and then. And the beautiful thing is that everything is within VAPI, so you can easily authenticate to Google directly through VAPI without really needing to use NA10 or Make.com to build that automation. And I mean, just to pretty much show you, so if you go and create tool, in the tools section, what you can see is that there is a create tool section. You click there and you can see Google Calendar integrations. So you have check availability and create events, which is super beautiful because then it really eases the process of getting with a functional appointment setter agent. So let's go ahead and quickly test it.
Hello, this is Eva from Cool Breeze HVAC.
Hey, I need help with my AC because it's broken down, and I was thinking if you guys have availability like tomorrow.
Absolutely, we'd be happy to help get your AC fixed. Is tomorrow the best day for a service visit, or would another day work better for you?
Yeah, tomorrow would be better actually.
Great. For tomorrow, I have 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. available. Would any of those work for you?
10 a.m. would work well.
Perfect. I'll reserve the 10 a.m. slot for your AC repair service tomorrow. If you please confirm if this is the best number to reach you, or let me know if there's an email you'd like to add for the appointment.
Yeah, this is the best number, and no, I don't want to share my email.
You're all set for your AC repair tomorrow at 10 a.m. Our technician will call this number if needed. If anything changes, just give us a call. Thank you for choosing Cool Breeze 8.
Yeah, as you can see, it successfully went ahead and checked my availabilities. So I also instructed it just to share like 3 of them, just to not overwhelm myself. But yeah, so you can then like also see how it successfully went and booked my appointment with all the information. So that worked beautifully. And as you can see, if we go to the Google Calendar here, yeah, I was testing it before the 9 a.m. slot, but now we booked into the 10 p.m. 10 a.m. slot. It's actually like confusing here because I'm using my time zone. I'm in Central European time zone, but this is prompted to do the America and New York time zone. So that's why it went like that. So the way that we did this, so for starters, is that we connected our Google Calendar into VAPI. And the way that you do that is that you come into these 3 dots and then you go into integrations, and you'll find a whole suite of integrations that you can connect to, which is honestly amazing. And what we are going to go for is we are going to scroll a little bit down and you will see tools providers. and you'll find that there is a Google Calendar integration that you can kind of like click. What you'll do, you'll just click connect. So I'm gonna do it actually for Google Sheets just to show you. You'll just like connect through here, and you just do your normal connection with any Gmail account. Now, once you have that, what you will need to do is to, okay, now we connected the Google Calendar, and what we need to do is to create the tools that are gonna allow us to pretty much check the calendar and book the calendar. So we just integrated. Now we need to build these tools that we will put into the prompt itself for to give the prompt or the agent the ability to check and book. How we do that is we go in the tools section, and from the tools section you will go ahead and create a tool. And in Google Calendar you can kind of like select check availability. I'm gonna do it again, but I have it already. And yeah, I show you now what to pre-fill, and you do the same thing for create event. I have them already, and what I will do is, for the ease of you, I will just like copy all these fields and I will put them into a document that you can download through the link in the description below. But essentially you just want to copy, these values here. So I called it create calendar event. That's for the book calendar. Yeah. And then we give it a small description. It doesn't have a description, and it's really important that, by default it doesn't have it, but it's really important that we give it a short description of what we want it to do. I'm going to cancel these here and just walk you through quickly like the description, and also change the name just to make it like very, simple to type out in your prompt. So what I did is that, okay, let's start with the check calendar availability. Yeah, the description that I gave it is that checks Google Calendar for available 1 hour time slots. So we were very specific about what kind of slots we're looking for. So everything is clear here. So if you want, for example, a 30-minute time slot, what you're going to do here is you're just going to change the time slots that you want. And if you want like some further instructions, you can kind of like add them here. I'd be careful not to make them too long. Just make them like very specific so that the agent doesn't, get confused when it has to use the tool. So I like to keep them very short, concise, and bespoke. So yeah, the 1 hour makes sense. We do the same thing here. We just say schedules a 1 hour appointment on the calendar. Very simple, very bespoke, super clean. Amazing. So now we have the connection to Google Calendar with VAPI. We have the tools, and now it's time to build the agent. So we go back to the assistant, and the classic, let's say, settings that I like is using 4.1 or 4.0. Assistant speaks first, but you can also make it dynamic as you wish. Just have like this very simple agent that I just built. It's Eva from Cold Breeze HVAC, and we'll go through quickly the prompt. And then we have like what I like to do also for the voices, or at least the configuration that I have here, is I just selected VAPI and I select Kylie. I actually start to like VAPI voices a lot, so they sound really, really nice. And then I think the thing that is important now is to go to the tools section. Remember the tools that we just built. We now need to select them so that the agent has access to them. And the way that we do it is that we click here on the drop down, and then we click create calendar event and check calendar availability. So now our agent has access to these tools. It's able to use them. Now the missing piece is that we need to instruct it how to use it. So that's where prompting comes in. And what we do is that we scroll back up, and this is the prompt that I put together. I'll also copy paste it. You can find it in the link in the description. But the idea is that, we're just giving it a role, the context. So what are you doing? You just, work for this company here. You're in a phone call, and you set the current time. Current time is important because if you don't set this up, like depending on the model, but for 4.1, it will think that it is in, at least for me, it was like saying, hey, it's June 2024. Well, now it's August 2025. So you really need to kind of like set this line here. It's really important. And what's also very important is the time zone that you're in. I'm actually not in America, New York, but well, that's why if you saw, I'm in the like Central European time zone, and it just like says 3 p.m., 4 p.m. because that's like what it is in America right now, or in New York. But yeah, just change your time zone here. I mean, if you're in Europe, it's gonna be Europe. For me, for example, it's Rome, or whatever you are working with. So let's keep it like that. Yeah, and then guidelines, you just like set the flow of the conversation. I'm not sure why it's not able to scroll down. Ta-da-da. See? Okay, now it's going out. And you just give it like a small example of how, let's say, it should kind of like work through the conversation. And the important thing is that in the guidelines themselves, what you want to do is just like instruct it, hey, once the customer provides a day, use the tool, so check calendar availability tool, to find all the open appointments that like are available. And what I also like to do is, in order not to overwhelm the user, I just ask it to provide 3 availabilities, not more, because like then it kind of feels like, you know, you're getting all these availabilities and it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot all the availabilities. So just give 3 and we just give them to the user. Yeah, after that is done, you just say, hey, finally, once you have the chosen availability, then create the calendar event. And that's pretty much what it is going to do now. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. And we can quickly test it again, just to see, like, to show you that once I changed the current time, so from New York, now it will also reflect that in my calendar. Yeah, so that was it for the appointment setter agent. You're able then to connect directly into your Google Calendar and not have to use a tool like Make or NA10. So it really makes it very simple to build a appointment setter agent. Now, if you have any questions, I do invite you to check my first link in the description. I offer 5 free consultation calls per video. So if you're interested maybe to see how this looks into your business, or you just have any question, then I do invite you to check it out and have a chat. And yeah, beyond that, I do also leave in the link of the description the resources in this video, so all the tools that I use. So you just have to copy and paste, same for the prompt. So check that out as well. Yeah, I appreciate you for watching this video, and I see you in the next one.